Hey everyone, I have a brand new channel called Pack SSB. It's where I'm going to be covering all news about Smash Brothers Ultimate and Melee. So if you have any interest in that kind of stuff or you're curious about it, please join up on the channel. I will leave it in the description for you guys to check it out and subscribe to it so it can help me grow. Let's get to the video. ¿Qué pasa to the pack? It is Pack here. I'm doing more NBA 2K22 news for today. So please be an OG, join the pack and subscribe if you like this kind of content, hearing about the new stuff that 2K is coming out and this stuff people are talking about, right? So today's video, we're gonna start off with the top 75 all-time 2K YouTubers list. So TG So Good tweeted out this today saying, hey, here's an idea. 75 greatest NBA 2K YouTubers of all time. You can only consider their 2K related content and resume. We already know who the GOAT is. Obviously, it's Chris Smoove. Like, that's not even a debate, right? And he puts out a lot of names. He puts out 125 names of YouTubers and says, hey, listen, we should make this list. And it started a discussion, right? I mean, we got a lot of names here. I mean, this is just a couple of the names. We don't have all of them right now, but Mopey, Gento, Brutalism, Duke Dennis, Phantoms, you know your boy right there, Pack Hoops is right there. You know him right there. You know him right there. Now, whether or not I'm actually going to be on the top 75 all time, that's a different conversation. I mean, there's a lot of big names here that I think are obviously ahead of me, like Duke Dennis, like Shakedown. I mean, Troy Dan, obviously, right? Like, there's a bunch of names here that I'd put above me, right? But maybe, I might be in the 70s or 60s. I might be in there, right? I think this is a cool list. I think this is a cool idea. Obviously, it would, this game has history. You got to remember, this game's been out. I mean, people have been making videos since 2K11 with Chris Smoove, right? So, I mean, this was one of the first kind of games that had like a let's play with a personality behind it, like Chris Smoove, for example. And then we had Park and like with Cash and stuff. So a very different kind of game with a history behind it. It's been around for a long time now. It's 10-year history of a game, right? When you talk about the creators who are the most influential of all time, I think that's an awesome list. I low-key think we can make a top 100 instead of a top 75 because there's that many names, That'd be sick. That'd be cool to see. I'm super down with that. Mount Rushmore. I mean, I think it's easy to just look at like who was the biggest name in each like individual category. Like Troy Dan's the GOAT of my team. King of the Fourth Quarter is the GOAT of my league, right? When it comes to Park, God, there's so many names. You can put Cash up there. I mean, there were so many names in Park throughout time, and I feel like every game it's a new name, right? So that one's kind of hard to say. And then then you got my Chris Smoove, who's my career, right? So those are like that's what they can do, low key. I like the idea. I hope he keeps doing it. Actually makes a full list, and I hope I'm on it. That'd be sick. So I'm gonna start off. Next thing is Luck GF kind of went on a little rant, and I want to talk about it. It says level 40, and there's nothing to do after you hit level 40. So he says NBA 2K22 is pointless to play once you hit level 40. Is this true or false? He asked this question, right? Because I had this problem last season, right? I got level 40 after I think 3 or 4 days, right? And I kind of realized immediately, what's the point now? Like, what do I do, right? I kind of realized that basically immediately, right? I started to grind other builds, right? That's what I was starting to do a little bit, but I realized pretty early on, like I got bored pretty fast, but in my mind I was like, it's chill because the new season's coming out, so it's not a big deal. But I did stop playing for a couple weeks after I got level 40, right? But now I'm playing again because I'm trying to get to level 40 again, right? I mean, that's how the season thing, that's the whole point. Instead of how normal 2K would be is that you hit legend and then you just stop playing, I can stop playing and play again in the next season and next season, you can keep playing, right? But he breaks it down, he says, look, we need new events on current gen NBA 2K22. I don't mean double rep events, we need reward events such as unlimited boosts, clothes, etc. Events make the game fun. It's been so dry with no events. It's 2K, expects the game to last and need to put some time of events. Seriously. So Luck, I know what he's saying, right? But I think he's kind of forgetting that the whole point of seasons was that like whenever we got tired of it, right? The average person who gets tired of the game, there's going to be a new season that comes out and then you get a whole new battle pass or season pass, whatever. And you got to do it again, right? The problem with us like YouTubers who got to do this like all day, right? We get level 40 in a couple days and then we're done. And it kind of gets boring. I guess there's other stuff you can do. I can make another build, especially with Rebirth now. It makes me want to make more builds. Obviously, there's the quests, and low-key, the quests give you rewards like banners, stuff like that. So, like, I want to do the quests too. Like, why not, right? But I agree. Like, there's Mobile 1 event, and obviously I want to grind that. But the problem with Mobile 1 is, like, unless you're one of the best players in the world, you're not going to win the big prizes. And unless you grind like crazy, you're not going to get even the mid prizes. So, low-key, that's something that I hate. Right? Like, because I want something to be like, it's rare and I want that rare item, but there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to get it because it's so hard to get. So I agree that there needs to be more events that give you something rare so that I can be interested in playing the game. I agree with that, okay? Next thing we have is missing greens. So Shakedown says a fully realized missed green release. And it's a legit, it's my career. Okay, at least it wasn't Park because I would have thrown something, right? But in my career, he shoots a wide open jumper, does a whole stupid little cutscene, and bricked a green. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. We haven't had missed greens in a long time. Remember, we've had missed greens before, but those are because of layups or like you're behind the backboard and hits the backboard or it got blocked. This is a straight up wide open green and he missed it. I swear to Cave, I'm playing Park for game or an ante-up and it's open and I green it and it doesn't go in, I'm suing someone at that point. No, there's no way. There's no way that this is a thing. And it's weird because ever since the patch, weird stuff like this has been happening. They touched already the gameplay a little bit. Like they removed Plux as much. Like pickpocket doesn't work as much anymore. I don't block people as much as I used to. So they kind of nerfed defense, which I'm not a big fan of. And now you're telling me that you can miss greens here and there. I'm not the biggest fan of these gameplay changes. 2K. Let's chill out and let's not change good things, please, please. Now the final thing is the new meta. So Ken on Twitter says NBA 2K22 in a nutshell. Apparently this is comp or skill now. And it's a guy in rec and he's just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. It's sad. And he greened it, contested by the way. So there's a couple things here. First things first, I want to tell you guys right now, I hate rec this year. Like I already hated rec, but I hate it even more this year. The problem with rec, right, is that there's too many players, right? And 2K knows that there's too many players. So there's less room to get open. So what they did is that you can make contested shots in rec because it's impossible to get wide open in rec, right? I think we can agree that it's okay that 2K made shots go in a little more easier in rec because it's hard to get open because there's more people on the court. But when people are doing the back to back to back and forth cheese and all they need is half a second of open space to hit it and it's impossible to guard even with a zone, then it becomes a problem, right? I do feel like I'm getting better at guarding this because what you do is you don't overcommit to either side and you kind of just put a hand up. And especially if you're playing zone, you both tell each other to kind of basically guard that zone and like you kind of get okay. But when the dude has takeover, it's a lot harder to pull that off, right? And that's the problem. I literally had someone, I'll admit it, I'm not afraid to admit it, okay? I played rec the other day. It was like my 4th rec game ever, okay? Because I've not been playing rec this year. He dropped a 50 bomb on me, okay? I'll say it. On me. We were not playing zone. We were playing man, and he dropped 50 points on me, straight up. Did we win? Of course we won. But he dropped 50 points on me on good efficiency too. I mean, I got 30. I won. It's not a big deal. But again, he dropped 50 points on me because he was doing the left, right, left, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, green and cheese. And there's nothing you can do about it. Like, they're too fast. They're 5'8". I'm not going to say what he was doing was easy because, like, he was timing it right. He was getting in these positions. He knew when to shoot it. But it's not like other 2Ks where people actually had to learn how to dribble and learn things to get open to shoot instead of just this guy going back and forth, right? So I agree that this isn't the most skillful thing ever. I'm not going to hate on it because it works for them. But, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're good at defense and you know how to win, it doesn't really matter. But, yeah, kind of annoying. I want to know about all your opinions in the comments below. And if you like the channel, please give it a sub. And I'll see you guys next time.